All right, hi, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew's back. As you can see, this 75302 is in pieces. Why, this is the fourth time I'm trying to make this video this morning. The Samsung camera kept crashing, so I downloaded Open Camera. And Open Camera won't let me live flip between selfie and back camera, so there we go. Here's the tutorial on how I modded my ship. Hopefully Open Camera won't crash. So here we go. We've got the body all taken apart. As you can see, the back's off, the two front pods are off, blah, blah, blah. So, what you've got to do is remove this pin, pull this whole unit off, and then you can drop this off. The goal is you want to move these back. It was out to here. I moved it back 2 holes. I'm not taking the whole thing apart again. It's not that hard. You got to move this pin, take this whole roof and thing off. Then you got to remove that pin. Then you can drop the whole thing. You could just pick this whole. So many people take it all the way apart. All you got to do is pick the whole with these all together right off. Then that leaves you with this white and this gray and this. Take that all, pull them all apart. Move these back. Keep the pins oriented in the same place so when you put everything back together, it's not that hard. You just move these two back 2 pins and then put that all back together to this point. Now, that leaves you with 1x4 instead of it sticking out 6 and then a 2x8 plate on top of that. Get rid of that black 2x8 plate. You don't need it anymore. Oh, and real quick, I didn't take some pieces off that you need. I put a tile and that little tooth tile on both sides to hide this a little better. And then I put a 1x3 here, and I put a Technic pin holder back there. That's it for the body. Now, so you remove that 1x8 plate, and then you put the cockpit back together exactly how it is in the tutorial. Or in the plans. You put all those together. You put it together exactly like it is. Those weird plates, and then these side ones, and then the 1x2, the 2x3, the tile, the foot holders. Then I put these black tiles on top. That's not there. And then this is that Z piece. And you put the 2 1x grays there. Like so. And then you take that Z thing with the gray and the white on there and you put it on just like you do in the normal. And then you take the black angles and put them here. And then the black triangles go on exactly the same. So you end up with this. It's put together the same way. It's just you're not using that 1x8 beam anymore. Then, after you get all that that's a new piece. After you get all that modded, and that moved back, you put all this back together the same way. You put the square back in. You see, you don't even have to move these. You put the tan 1x6 with the 2 bricks back down. Then that whole assembly on the side comes out when you take it apart. When you take this apart, you pull this gun thing off, and you lift right under that white piece, and on both sides, these whole pieces will come off. Those 1x4 tiles are in the back. They'll pop off. So you just go put them back on exactly how they are in your instructions and how you built it. You plop that back on. And then you put the 1x4 tile back exactly like in the directions. And as you can see, this is sticking out back 2 more now. Then you put this 1x4 here. Oh. Oh, I'm missing a piece. What's going on? Oh, I didn't put it back in. Durr. All right, let's put that back on. Wait a minute. It's easier like this. I know I forgot something. There we go. Put it back on both sides. Close that. Put the 1x4 back where it was. Somehow this didn't come off properly like it's supposed to. Oops. This is actually supposed to... Ah. I'm getting away from them. Come here. Damn it. These round ones aren't supposed to come off like that. You pop it off. But they do. Confound you. Come on. Wow, these are new Legos stick well. Yes, they do. Alright, let's put that tail piece back there. Oh, come on. Dropping pieces. Hold on, let me reconfigure this the way it's supposed to be. Alright, we've got the back ones back on. What the fuck? There we go. Alright, we're back where we were. So, that's moved back too. And I'm knocking pieces off everywhere. My God. Where'd that come from? That's what I thought right here. I obviously didn't snap that down. There we go. All right, so you've got your cockpit back together like this. Next, you want to take this 1x8, this 1x2, this 1x8, and this 1x2. Then you want to take one of these curved orange tiles, or just a solid one. I decided to use colored one like their lights, and put one on each front, like so. Then a 1x4 tile behind it, 1 and 2. And then those go like so. And that closes that gap. Then this is going to go on 1, 2, 3, 4. So one before that, you put the upside down gray wedge that came with it, like so. And then these go here and here, and they just clog up some holes when the cockpit's closed. The cockpit canopy is closed. Now, go back to here, and I jumped the gun, but lift the whole unit up. You can lift the whole unit up like that, just by grabbing the tan. And then this slips back in, like so, just like in the directions. It goes together the exact same way. I'm just trying to push it down. There we go. Now I forgot one thing. I grabbed the slope. I grabbed the black one because that's all I had. And I put that coming off this tan piece to connect to the top of the round. When you snap everything down, it just makes it smoother. So that's that. Then you put your tiles back, your 2x4 tiles back on, like so. Then I take a 1x2 white grill tile and put it on top of this, because when you close the canopy, there's a gap, even stock. So I closed it up. Then you put your stock gun front things back on. Close the canopy top. Put the back plate back on, like so. It should all just snap on, and so it does. There we go. I knocked the 1x4 tile off from the front. Now, one other thing I did. Oh, God. There. Something doesn't look right. Because something's not right. Let's go for the bottom. There we go. Didn't have it on aligned properly. Then when you take the cockpit, it'll go right on. But let's hold off on that. Let me see how the video's doing, because it usually crashes on me. All right, it hasn't crashed yet. All right, one other thing I do. Here's one of these 1x1 bracket thingies. 2 of those little white round things. And 2 lightsaber handles. I put them in with the little fins facing out. And then I put each one of those on that bracket. Then I'll drop everything all over the floor while I'm doing it. Let's try this again. Where'd the other one go? I drop everything. Where was it? It's right here. Drop straight down. I was looking right at it. Now I've lost it. Anyway, you put them both on. And that bracket snaps onto the little ball. And you've got guns on top of that. The only thing is you have to open the cockpit and lower the guns to open the back part. Let me look for this piece.